Hey everybody, Fatbird Finds here. This is Laura at Fatbird Finds Crafting, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a different kind of craft. We are going to try coloring. This is a trend on TikTok now, and people go live and do the coloring. I thought that we would delve into the coloring arena and just see how we like it, and if we end up liking it, I think we should go live and have chats and color, and we can all color together and chat, and that would be a great late night crafting kind of chat. So grab yourself a little something to drink, a snack, kick back, relax, and we are going to see how we do. Since we're just trying it out, I went to Five Below and got a $5 box of alcohol markers. The alcohol markers are the thing. They are the trick. That's what makes the coloring easy and smooth and satisfying. It's very fun. It's very relaxing to do. It's very relaxing to watch people do. You'll see when we get the colors out here and get going. This is kind of our inspiration because I got this cool sticker set and it has all these kind of stickers. And so I wanted to color a background with all this rainbow pastel to go with these stickers to maybe make ATCs or postcards. So this is kind of our color palette inspiration. Look, I just have to show you real quick. Look at some of these. Look how cute they are. Aren't they sweet? Look at these. But that will probably come at another time. But today we're going to color a background that will look good with these stickers. So we'll just sort of set this over to the side. And then these are our color swatches. I took each marker, colored one of the flower medallions, and then put the number, if you can see it here, in the middle. And now I can see what we've got to work with. And it'll be easier that way. Sometimes, if you've never had alcohol markers before, sometimes the color that's on the cap, of course, doesn't look the same when it dries. So that's why you need to color swatch. Okay, so enough about that. I've picked out a page. This is a book I got at a yard sale. So yeah, I'm all about the coloring now that alcohol markers have come into my life. And so now I'm back to picking up these coloring books like this. This one 50 cents at a yard sale. You can't beat that. Let me find the one that we picked out that I thought would be pretty. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. I'm going to actually tear this out of the book and work with something on the background because as you can see here, it does bleed through. It looks kind of cool actually when it bleeds through. But so we are going to work on this coloring page. So thanks you guys, and I'll talk to you at the end. We'll start by picking out our colors. And again, I will reference the swatch page above me on my desk. And just be playful picking out the colors. I'm going to start off, and at the beginning here, I think that I'm going to do all the same kind of flowers in the pattern of the page, the same color. And I want to do shades because this is part of the fun of the alcohol markers that you're going to get addicted to. You can layer the markers and they look stunning together. So the alcohol markers just provide kind of almost a foolproof way to have smooth, non-streaky backgrounds and layered and shadowed images just easily. Way more easily than other mediums that you might be used to, especially for beginners. So actually, this is the first time, you guys. This is my first time with the alcohol markers, and I am loving it. You'll have to forgive, beginners' sloppiness, but it was really, really tons of fun. And as I said in the title of the video, I became addicted, and it's now a new fun hobby for me. I tried to vary up the speeds here. This little section in particular is real-time coloring, and it's just short. This is a short section because the real-time coloring is very relaxing, it's very soothing, and it's not fast. So I wanted to give you a feel for it. You can see here I'm coloring. I started to color each little section, and then I thought, oh no, rule number 1, don't forget the bleed through. I almost messed up my swatch page with the bleed through right off the bat. So now you can see I've got a little plastic page protector under there. Actually, the best thing to put under it would be more cardstock. That soaks up the ink better. So going forward, that's what I will do. I just grabbed what was handy. And here I'm coloring the whole image right over the black line. See, that's part of the charm of the alcohol markers. And it's part of why it's so relaxing. You don't have to, sit and study. If you're like me, you have glasses or something, and you have to really focus and look and not to get out of the lines on these little details. And with the alcohol markers, it's just not that way. It's very forgiving. So as I'm finishing up the flower here, I'm going to go back with the darker blue to do the details. I tried it this way first. So with the blue flower here, I went ahead and just colored over all the lines and went back like this with the darker marker and went back over the original color like so. But I just do variations of this technique. Sometimes I leave the small little outline like this part white until the darker color gets put on, and sometimes I fill in the background color all the way through the lines. It's just fun to play with. You can do it either way, whatever you like, whatever looks the best to your eye, and it's just for fun. So look at this, and as it dries, this is why you do swatches. The ink looks different going on, and it looks different when it's dry. So you can kind of see it dry and change colors and everything kind of before your eyes here. We're going to do time lapse in a minute, and then you can really, see some fun progress. I find this to be totally relaxing, tons of fun, and something that I really want to continue to do in my crafting. One of the things I like about the coloring trend is that it fits in with other kinds of crafting that I already do, such as junk journaling, gluebooking, and things like that. So I'm happy to add something different, and I hope that you guys enjoy this as well. As we continue to watch the coloring and to see which colors that we choose and watch how the background fills in, let's talk about this trend of adult coloring and how awesome it is. I first noticed the trend as I was looking at videos on TikTok, And I started noticing, I just kind of was interested. I just kind of clicked on a live one time because, you know, as you guys know, I'm YouTube creator, content creator here. So I'm always interested in what people do on live venues. So I clicked on coloring live and I was hooked and fascinated. And there's just something so soothing about watching it. I can't put my finger on it. Hopefully you can check out a live sometime for yourself and see what I mean. But I'm smiling as I'm thinking about it because it's just, it feels lighthearted and fun and almost childlike. And I guess that's the fun of it. You know, there was no stress. It's very soothing. Besides the alcohol markers, the rest of the trend really is this bold, easy, cozy, as they refer to it, form of coloring that is just super stress-free. So maybe if you guys like this, maybe on the next video, I will get one of the big, bold coloring books to show you that part of the trend. But that's what makes it fun, because it's just big open spaces to color. And the creators get the audience involved, and they like have little polls where you say yes or no. Like, do you want sparkles? Yes or no? Would you like, you know, this color? Yes or no? They say, you know, they have challenges, like they'll put a black and white filter on and let you choose the colors and then have a big reveal at the end. There's just all different kinds of these coloring lives. And I would have thought that there may have been like, you know, a handful of creators doing that, you know, like 10, 20, but there is no telling how many I have seen just in the short time that I've been tuned in to that community. So if you're ever on TikTok, go over, check it out. And it's just fun. It's just super fun. And you guys, I'm going to try it out here. I might try it on TikTok. I do have I've started posting a few crafting videos over there, and I'm definitely going to try it out here with you guys on YouTube as a late night chat kind of activity. So stay tuned for that, because I think it'll be fun. Here we go with the time lapse. I know you guys at the moment do not want to watch the whole real-time coloring of the background. I think the time lapse is super cool and fun. Okay, so here is the finished product. I'm pretty happy with it. It looks great. Now I'm just going to put in some highlighting details. I already started here on this blue flower here. See the little bit of white? I may need to go a little darker, and I may need to do some with the black, just so it doesn't look so flat. See how this is kind of flat still? Okay, I'm going to finish that up, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've added a little bit of shading on all the blue flowers, a little bit of shading in the centers, a little bit of, let's see, where is the black that we did? Right here in the pink ones, if you can see, oops, if you can see that good. I did some black and little black centers and just some little black marks just to make it pop a little bit. There we go. There's another one. You see that? So that looks better, I think. It could use more, but I think I'm going to move on with our cards. I cut up some cardstock for the ATCs. I was thinking about tearing pieces and putting it on the front, but I'm not sure that I would love that. So I think I'll just put whole pieces on the back and use that, and then this will just be a pretty decorated back to the card. Okay, I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna glue these to the front and we'll see how they turn out. Look how cute these turned out. So I love it. I love the surprise factor when you flip them over, because you don't know what kind of part of the pattern that you got. So, and I just think they turned out adorable. Look how cute. So let's do a few of these together. I don't even know. I'm gonna, I think these might be the kind that we round the corners on. I'm not sure. I guess we'll wait till the end, but I don't even know. These stickers are so cute. I've gone through trying to find favorites and they're all so cute. I can't even. I guess we're just gonna have to jump in and see what happens. Let's see. But I did want to show you this. Look, these are the scraps where we cut the ATCs out. But look how pretty the bleed is on the back with these alcohol markers. So it would be really cute maybe to use like little torn pieces like this to complement the cards, right? But we'll see as we go along here. So my first idea, these are puffy, which I think is adorable. My first idea is maybe to do the rain cloud. And then I was going to do this little guy, but I think he's too big. So maybe if we do this puffy rain cloud, then maybe we can use this little guy holding his little lily pad umbrella. All we can do is try, right? So let's go ahead and start here. We'll start with the little puffy rain cloud. And I don't know, do you guys think that would look more like a sky if we did this first and then put the little puffy rain cloud? Let's just I don't know, that you can't see too much of it. We'll go without the extra piece for right now. Oops, he just barely fits on there. What? I wonder if that'll come right back off. Hang on. He really might be a little too big. All right, let's go with that. Oh, these are so cute, you guys. And then nobody really had a umbrella. So let's just go with this right here. And then we'll just have to cut off the bottom. So next time we'll use smaller stickers. Those big puffy ones are cute, but they're almost too big for an ATC. But isn't he cute? You think he needs one more little something here? Let's see. Let's look on this page that he came off of and see maybe this little grass or this little flower. Let's try the flower. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. While we're here, let's just go ahead and round the corners. I think we'll use the medium. How cute is that? Okay, I'm gonna play with a few more and then I will come back and let you guys play along. I'm back and I'm having so much fun with these. They're so busy. Look at these. So here's the little frog with the little cherry slush and the sky and the sun and the balloon in the sky. We got our little ducky artist friend with his pad and paper, and then just summer fruit and popsicles. And who doesn't love rainbows and mushrooms? Uh-oh, we didn't cut that one off. I will fix that. So we're going to do 2 more. And I don't think we're going to need these. Even though this looks so good. It's so busy. I think we'll just save these for another project. Aren't they pretty? Alright, we'll save those. And then let's do the last 2. A little ducky here with the drink. That's adorable. And right here. So I wonder if we take a lot of these drinks and kind of scatter them on one and then put him right in the center. So let's try that. Let's do the yellow one. It's banana. So cute. All right. Let's do banana and also maybe a carton of milk in this corner. We've got this little guy. This will be definitely like a sticker bomb situation. So cute, right? Oh, he's so cute, you guys. And then this sheet is a little bit different, so I thought we would use it. It is a little monkey. Yeah, so let's do this last one of the little monkey. So we'll need to put something down the side. And of course, he'll have to have his bananas. So let's put this drink down the side here. We'll make him go off the page a little. And then we'll have the big monkey. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. And when we put the monkey down, then we'll see where the banana will look the best. So we'll put monkey here, and let's see. Maybe something needs to go under his tail down here. Maybe one little thing of bananas going off the end of the card, like this. Okay. Oh, and then maybe Mr. Banana over here as well. What do we think? Oh, he's so cute. Okay, I'm going to see if I can find a few little words to finish these off, and then I'll be back to show you the final result. Here's the finished project. I found some little sayings to make them look cohesive and to make them look like a set. So on the back, if you guys get one of these in a trade or in a package, you know, it'll be 1 of 6, 2 of 6, etc. So look, this one turned out cute. Best day ever. The little monkey with his bananas. Be awesome today. Life is good. Remember to play. Find joy in the ordinary. And good things. So that's it for today. I used my haul from Five Below. So for $10, I had a fun little day of making ATCs, and of course can use these over and over again. So I'm really happy with that. And I hope you hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this content. And thanks so much for being here. Again, I'm Laura from Fatbird Finds Crafting, and we will see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.